Hi, I'm Linda Noble. I'm the Ministries Director at Journey Community Church. I'm the mother of 3 adult children. I am the grandmother of 2 very active 4 and 5-year-old boys, and I also happen to be the wife of Ed Noble. If I seem awkward, it is because I'm feeling very awkward. I have never done this before, so give me lots of grace and know that I am doing this because I really want to be with you during this time and to help and encourage you if I can. So I want to talk this morning about how to help our children spiritually during this time. This is really the perfect opportunity to talk with our children about how to get through scary moments. And unfortunately, we all know we cannot protect our children from scary moments. They are going to encounter those kinds of moments throughout their lives. And as much as we'd like to rescue them, as much as we'd like to intervene, as much as we'd like to protect them from those moments, they're going to happen. And how can I teach them, prepare them to walk through those moments with Jesus? I want to suggest a conversation that you can have with your kids to help them learn and grow during this time. So you might want to start out just by doing something active with your child. Perhaps playing Legos, perhaps coloring a picture, perhaps doing a puzzle or cooking, or in my grandson's case, digging a hole in the backyard. But a place where they're going to feel comfortable talking and sharing with you some of their thoughts. So you want to start by asking them, how do you think people are feeling about the coronavirus right now? Let them give you some of their thoughts about what they might be observing. How are people trying to protect themselves? Where do you see signs that people are frightened? And then ask them, what about kids? How do you think kids are feeling? Then go on to say, do you know that Jesus wants to talk to you about how you feel? He loves you so much. He wants to know your heart. He wants to know your thoughts. He wants to know your feelings. What would you like to tell him about how you're feeling right now? And then take a moment just to talk to Jesus. No need to bow your head or close your eyes. Maybe you can start like this. Jesus, Sammy wants to tell you how she is feeling right now. And then invite your child to speak to Jesus. Life sometimes gets scary, and tell your child that. There are scary moments in life, and there are so many Bible stories where God's people find themselves in situations that frighten them. And then ask your child, can you think of some of those stories? Maybe some of those stories you've heard in Kidsmin or in our family devotions. What are some of those stories where you know that there is a person in the Bible who's feeling scared? And you can bring up examples just to start them thinking. Maybe it's Daniel in the lion's den. How do you think he felt? Or what about Noah and the ark? How do you think he felt as the rain started coming and everything started flooding? Or David and Goliath. How do you think David might have felt? So give them some hints to get them started thinking in that direction. And then say, I'm remembering a story about Joshua. He just lost his teacher and friend Moses. And God gave him a new job to lead the people of Israel into the new home that he had given them. But there were people in that new place that didn't want them to move there. And they could lose everything if they went forward into that new land. But this is what God said to Joshua in the middle of that whole situation. He said, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not tremble or be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. God knows that sometimes we're scared, and tell your child that. And then ask, what does he promise us in those verses, in these moments where we're really scared? then suggest, so when we find ourselves in scary situations, we can be strong and courageous because we know that God promises to be with us. So let's talk to Jesus about his words. Tell him how you feel right now, and allow the child to speak honestly. Jesus, this is scary for me. I don't know if you're actually here with me. Sometimes I don't feel like you're here with me, but I know that you promised to be here with me. So show me what it's like to be with you in the middle of scary situations. Let them process that with Jesus. That is going to be so helpful for them moving forward in their lives. And then teach them how to pray a breath prayer. So some of you, I'm sure, have learned how to do the breath prayer. Ed's talked about it. It's also been taught in Heart of the Journey and Experiencing the Wonder of God. We also talk about it in the Our Journey workshops. But here's what it would sound like. Maybe you can suggest a specific prayer to your child. Breathe in and then say Jesus. And as you take a breath, think about Jesus and his love for you. Imagine him looking at you with love. And then breathe out. Be with me and keep me safe. And repeat that several times. Breathe in, Jesus. Breathe out. Be with me and keep me safe. Breathe in, Jesus. Breathe out. Be with me and keep me safe. Breathe in, Jesus. Breathe out. Be with me and keep me safe. Thank Jesus that he is the kind of God who wants to be with us and to help us be strong and courageous in those scary moments in life. And then every time your child comes up into a scary situation, remind them that they can pray that breath prayer. So now here's the real challenge for us as parents. Live this out for your kids. When you are scared, put this into practice yourself. Maybe even try it right now. Maybe you're more frightened than your children are right now. So be genuine with your kids. Let them know calmly that you are feeling scared. So obviously you don't want to scare them with your behavior or your communication, but let them know, like, I feel scared sometimes too. And right now I'm feeling a little bit scared. And then share with them how you talked with Jesus about your fear and ask him to be with you. Teach them what it looks like to experience the presence of Jesus in those tough moments. This is absolutely the best thing that you can do to prepare them for life ahead. It doesn't help them to see us sweeping things under the rug, pretending that they're not scary, and just quoting Romans 8:28. That doesn't really help them. They need to watch you walk through those scary moments and move forward with Jesus so that they know what it looks like to do that. So I just want to restate this verse, God's instructions to us during this moment. Joshua 1:9, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not tremble or be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. He is your child's safe place. He is your safe place. Have a great week.